Hello and welcome to this edition of GWAMA Partner Spotlight, a show in which we highlight the partners of the Greater Waco Advanced Manufacturing Academy. My name is Dale Caffey and I'm pleased to be at Central Texas Iron Works, a proud sponsor of GWAMA. I'm with Curtis Cleveland, he's the Vice President, and also joining us is Jay Cockrum. He is the Manager of Human Resources, and we're going to talk to them about what they do here at CTIW and how it is importantly tied in with the Greater Waco Advanced Manufacturing Academy. First of all, I know that Mr. Cleveland, you really jumped in and said, yes, we want GWAMA. Tell me why.
Well, there's about 25 companies in this area that hire welders, and there's a labor need for welders. GWAMA is the absolute perfect opportunity to meet the needs of the workforce. So we're all about that.
Great. I know that I am very impressed with this facility. We just went on a tour of it. So talk about what all you do here at CTIW.
Well, here's what's exciting for any student that might want to go to work for us. Central Texas Iron Works is considered the largest refinery structural steel fabricator in North America. And we work for every major oil company in North America. We work for Exxon, we work for Shell, we work for Phillips 66. We constantly have projects that are shipping anywhere from the Texas Gulf Coast to Canada. And we need all the welders we can find.
Well, talk about some of the projects you have going on right now. You have one that's really, really huge, or really a couple.
Well, Exxon is actually building a new mine and refinery up in Alberta, and that project is been going on about 10 years, and Central Texas Iron Works has been supplying steel for about 5 years. And so they're building a brand new refinery up in Canada. Shell is also building a new refinery in Canada, or expanding a big refinery. We just finished a big job for Shell up there. We're currently working on projects on the Texas Gulf Coast for Phillips 66, BASF, the chemical company, Motiva, which is a division of Shell, and lots of work coming up.
You mentioned something a moment ago that not a lot of people may know. Here in Waco, Texas, we have a company like CTIW that is known worldwide for what they do.
CTIW has been in business over 100 years, and because of our relationship and experience with all the large oil companies, chemical companies, we have repeat business all across North America, including Canada. And we have the large companies, when they have a large project, they think about CTIW.
Why, and I guess that leads into this question because I hear about this job in Canada. That's a long way from Waco, Texas. And so somebody knows something about what you do here.
Yeah, what's neat for Waco, Texas, and what's great for the employees at CTIW is our company is considered one of the premier structural steel suppliers for all the work in Canada. So they come to us and they say, we have a project, do you have the space or the room to work on it for us? And it's repeat business that comes back to us.
You have a marvelous facility here, and you have a lot going on at one time, it seems. Talk about how many projects you got going on right now.
Every day we have about 20 to 25 projects going at all times. And that may be a chemical plant on the Gulf Coast or a refinery in Canada. We're about to start some new chemical projects in Louisiana and Texas. And so we're always looking ahead. That's why Jay is always looking for good welders. And we're planning ahead for 2014, 15, 16, because we have that many projects that we're working on.
Well, talk a little bit about your history. You basically have grown up with CTIW.
Actually, I came to work here in 1975 after graduating from Texas Tech. First, I graduated from WISD in 1971, and so I came to work for CTIW in 1975 and have been here 28 years now.
Great. Well, I'm impressed with what's going on here, and I'm going to turn and talk to Jay now about the importance of GWAMA as far as future workers.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Very good. Now I'm going to talk to Jay Cockrum. He, once again, is the Manager of Human Resources here. And let's talk about, we walked out in the plant a moment ago and saw a lot of welders. You keep them busy here.
Well, we have 200 employees, However, we still need more people. And the main reason is while Curtis is doing his job in selling work, we need to find people that we can put into positions and teach them the skill of structural steel fabrication. We've got great benefits and we have great opportunities for young people.
Well, I know that you have a vested interest then in GWAMA, as does CTIW. Talk about what GWAMA could do for the Waco economy and for young people.
Well, I think Curtis mentioned it already. It's not just our business, but there are many businesses here in Waco that need welders. And so GWAMA is going to create another pipeline, if you will, for new employees. Many of the employees that we have here at CTIW have 30, 35, 40 years of service. Guess what? Opportunity is there for young people.
And as I walk through the plant, are there different skill levels of welders right here at CTIW?
Oh, absolutely, and it takes years to develop those skills.
Well, talk about that. As a welder can maybe come in here, maybe fresh out of GWAMA or at least out of TSTC as they perfect their skills, and they probably would start on the smaller, simpler projects, and then you continue to train them? Absolutely.
There's different skill level involved in different work. So you start with the less skilled projects, and then as your skills increase, we move you to bigger projects, which means you make more money.
And you talked about that, talking about being able to pay a good wage to welders as they come to work for you. Talk about that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, the opportunity is there for the individual that's willing to invest the time and the effort and come to work and give us an opportunity to give them those skills so that, yes, they start with the Manufacturing Academy, but we'll finish with that training here at CTIW.
Let's talk about the environment out there. Obviously, it's loud. We had earplugs in.
Yeah.
Today, we're in a cool day, so it feels great out there. That's not always the same. No. Workers during the summer face a lot of heat, and talk a little bit about the environment that workers need to learn that they're going to face.
Well, I mean, very simply, it's it is a labor-type job. It's going to have a lot of elements to not just cold, but to heat as well. And so throughout the year, you experience different days, and but we keep you hydrated. We'll take good care of you.
And I know you pride yourself on safety. And we have signs right behind you talking about that. We've seen them throughout the plant. Talk about how you stress safety, because any HR director does that, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely. Safety is number one, okay? And when we make safety number one, we're serious about that. We've actually worked 9 years without a lost time injury, which in this business is pretty amazing. So.
Has to be amazing, because as we take a look at the footage that we shot, I mean, they're moving around and working around huge beams, huge round cylinders that can get away from you, I think.
Yeah, but we make safety the most important part of the day, period.
Very good. Well, you got to be very proud of your safety and proud of the product. And as Curtis indicated, being known worldwide.
Global economy is what we are, and what's great about what Curtis and his staff are doing is creating relationships with some of these people that in the future are going to continue to be the people that will provide fuel for our vehicles, and that's what's exciting.
Of course, we are experiencing the first year of GWAMA now, but we have other students throughout Central Texas that may be looking at the Greater Waco Advanced Manufacturing Academy. If you could send them a message right now, if they're interested in going to that school, what message would you send right now?
If you have any questions, call me. We need you, and the Academy is doing a great job. I encourage you to participate, and I look forward to meeting you.
Very good. Jay Cockrum, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to ask you the same thing as we leave here today, the message that you would send some of the prospective students of the Greater Waco Advanced Manufacturing Academy.
The first thing I would want to say is that the students at the Academy right now are fabulous. They're doing a great job. They're setting an example for future students for the Academy. And so go talk to somebody that's there, because they're doing a great job, and we're proud of them.
Very good. Curtis Cleveland and Jay Cochran, thank you all so much today for joining us for this edition of GWAMA Partner Spotlight. Right here on WISD TV. We're pleased to be at Central Texas Iron Works. This is Dale Caffey, and I'll see you next time for another edition of GWAMA Partner Spotlight.